Hey everybody, this is my Forte. I'm Forte, so welcome to the program. Um, as you can see here, we're playing Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's a classic, big game from my childhood on the Sega Genesis. Just gonna let this music run and maybe get into the intro. There we go. I'm not gonna be playing as Sonic this time because I don't want to be. I don't know. I just want a different experience, not be all zipping around. But here's the intro for you guys. Oh, Knuckles coming out. It's like, hey, motherfucker, stealing all your shit, bitch. I'm out. And that's basically how that starts. We're just gonna get right into it. Oh, I love that. Sega. It's like I'm 8 again. But, this game was just really big during my childhood. It was fucking... It had all kinds of marketing, all kinds of toys and games, and what else was there? There was candy too. There's fucking lifesavers. Oh, crazy. So I went with Tails here. We haven't really gotten too deep into it, but he can fly, and that's going to be a big deal later. So that's kind of why I went with him. I wanted to explore a little more. And speaking of exploration, so we got this guy here. And I don't know what his fucking deal is. Like, he's blue and yellow. It's not really good camo. And I mean, what the fuck kind of monkey is blue and yellow? But whatever. He's kind of got blackface too, now that I think about it. So I don't know, maybe Robotnik's a little bit racist? Oh, that's sad to think about. Well, let's just get rid of that. And over here, we got a special stage. Now this brings us to a bit of an opinionated point, because fucking I love the special stages in this game. Whereas, like, I don't know, the other 3 games that were out for the Genesis, like Sonic CD, Sonic 2, Sonic 1. I mean, I guess 3D Blast if you count, but 3D Blast has the same problems as Sonic 2 in my opinion, when it comes to the special stages. 2, I don't know, it was more, I feel it was more muscle memory than anything. You didn't really get a lot of good reaction times to things. You had blind turns that you had to become aware of after you fucked up. It just didn't make for a fun experience to me. Sonic CD's problem was kind of like just how it looked. It was really hard to follow in terms of like depth perception. Where I was supposed to hit the UFOs, and that was just frustrating to me. Sonic 1, we may get into that later throughout this play, as there's a bonus stage in this that works like it. It does this awkward rotating, and like when you hop off of it, you hop at a weird momentum, and it just doesn't feel like I can control where I'm going. This one, as you can see, I just sort of blew through, and I feel that a lot of that has to do with the fact that you're able to intuitively practice as you're playing through the stage, rather than necessarily, through failures. Which is not to say that you won't fail on these. These can get pretty tricky, and there's at least one that's going to kick my ass later. Oh, well, what do you know? We come across exactly what I was talking about a second ago. Oh, no. Oh, okay, cool. And so, see, I can kind of... Yeah, no? Yeah, no. Yeah, there we go. You see what I mean? It's like, I think I'm in control, but I'm just kind of drifting around. You meander a lot. Oh, cool. Well, I don't know. I don't want to stick around here too long. I'm gonna just... there we go. See, it even takes you a sec to kill yourself when it comes to that thing, so it's like, I very much prefer the things that they did with these later games. I mean, if I had to put it in order, I'd probably say that, like, 3 is easily the top, but, then it'd probably be CD, 2, and then 1. I just really don't like the fact that 2 is kind of built on your failure, and 1 is just awkward. So we come across this guy, and apparently there's a fucking ton of them. And... oh, shit, I got hit. And, like, Robotnik just decides, I'm just gonna fucking burn this place down. Vietnam, Agent Orange. We don't give a fuck about this place. I just want whatever I came here to get. Which I think is like an emerald or something, like the Master Emerald or something. I sort of forget. I guess it's always about the emeralds when you think about it. It's always about them jewels. Cool. So we made it into another special stage. So this game was released in two halves. Like, it was Sonic 3, and then they later released Sonic and Knuckles as a cartridge that you could put Sonic 3 on top of. And as a kid, I thought that was fucking amazing. Like, I was like, whoa, fuck it, you could do that? But, like, I would come to find out later that the reason they did that is because in order to get Sonic 3 out, they were, like, hella rushed for their release date. And so Sonic 3 is only half the game. They took the half that was working at the time, and they rushed it out. And fucking, they finished it up, and then released the second half as Sonic and Knuckles. Oh, I'm glad that didn't kill me. Well, cool. I guess I'll keep going. So yeah, they released Sonic and Knuckles as a second half, and so that's basically how we ended up with this. Like, when you think about it, it's kind of like DLC before DLC. And, I mean, I don't know, that's just kind of a trip. Looking back, I liked Sonic 3. I liked Sonic and Knuckles. Putting them together into a whole game was like the best fucking thing ever when I was like, 8 or 9. But in today's context, would I have complained about that? Would I have been like, oh, fucking gotta pay more for the whole game? This is bullshit. I kind of feel like I might have, but like, in general, I liked both of these games, and I liked the whole package, so I don't know, it doesn't seem like something that I'd throw a bitch fit about. And I'm usually like that with most modern games today. Is like, if the game is good enough without the DLC, and then the DLC just makes it a little better, breathes a little more life into it, then whatever. I'm not going to make a huge bitch fit about, like, it shouldn't be this way, because, like, it's just how companies are trying to make money, you know? They try to get the most out of their product. It's the same, in my opinion, as if they were fucking planning a game to be 3 parts instead of one mega huge game. So, there you go. This guy, as you can see, he's a bit of a jobber. Like, it's not really a big deal. But it kind of brings me to an interesting part here, is I could bounce this around, and yeah, cool. So you can bounce that around, and if it hits certain parts of the floor, it'll actually pop up items that you can use, maybe in the next act. Cha-ching! So, do I want the water shield? Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, so I got that. And we're going to go through here, and this should take us, yeah, there we go, to another ring. Man, this game is just, it's just bringing back so many memories for me. I used to play this like, oh, I'm just fucking up. Alright, let me see if I can fix that. Ah, I fixed it. Whoop. Not quite. And see, that's one of the things that I like about this stage, is, like, these special stages, I can make little fuck-ups like that, because, talking and playing is a little harder than it sounds. And if I do fuck up, then I can fix the shit like that and keep going. And I don't look like a total jackass. So, I mean, that's fun for me. Maybe it's a little fun for you. Maybe we all have a little fun tonight. Fucking the colors get a little weird for me. I don't know. Maybe you guys are experiencing it as well. But some of these stages do actually look pretty nice and aren't like mega fucking seizure inducing. So just to give you guys a heads up there, it's not all bad. It's a little weird, but it gets by. This sort of pseudo Mode 7 stuff I thought was kind of cool, because like, I had a Super Nintendo and a Genesis when I was a kid, so getting to see this on the Genesis, it, like, obviously it's not Mode 7, and you know, if you're used to Mode 7 on the Super Nintendo, the weird little turning around the graphics and rotating, you could tell that it's not the same thing. But it's close enough, in my opinion, that, it's like, cool. This is Sega's attempt at trying to get it to work. So I'm just going to keep going through here, and hey, next time on my Forte, maybe we can keep going and see if we have some fun.